Greetings everyone, and welcome to my Python course. In this video, we are going to talk about introduction to functions in Python. In Python, a function is a usable block of code that performs a specific task or a set of related tasks. Functions are a fundamental concept in programming, and they provide a way to organize and modularize code, making it more readable, maintainable, and efficient. There are some key characteristics and components of functions in Python. Firstly, to create a function, we need to use the def keyword, followed by the function name and pair of parentheses and a colon. For example, def, and then the name of our function, let's call it greet. Then we put name, which is our parameter, and then print hello, and then name. In this example, greet is the function name, and it takes parameter name. For the parameters, functions can accept 0 or more parameters, and known as arguments. Parameters are placeholders for values that the function needs to perform its task. In this example, name is a parameter, and then the function body. The function body is indented and contains the code that defines what the function does. In our example, print hello plus name is the code inside the function body. Now we just need to call our function, and to use a function, we have to call it by its name and provide values which are the arguments for its parameters. For example, greet, and then Sarah. As you can see, we got hello Sarah. So in summary, in order to make a function, we have to use the word def, followed by the function name, and then we go for the next line, and we have to write what our function does. In this case, we want our function to print hello world, plus any name that I will give to my function. So in case if I write the function name, which is greet, and then I put our argument Sarah, then Python will print hello Sarah. But in case if I write greet Leo, then Python will write hello Leo. Now imagine if I want to say hello for two persons. What should we do? In this case, we can make something like def greet, and then name 1, name 2, and then all names equal to name 1 and name 2. And then for name in names, print, use if string plus hello plus name. Now let's call our function. So greet, and then we put Leo and put Sarah. As you can see, we got hello Leo and hello Sarah by calling them in the same time. And the more the people that I will put here, the more the people Python will greet. So in case if I put 100 here, then Python will greet the 100. But what if we want to say hello to 1,000, 1 million person? Do you think it's a good solution to write every person inside the list? I think it's not practical, right? Here unpacking comes into play. We learned before what's packing and unpacking. Let's make an example in order to remember. Def greet, and then we put star and people. Then for person in people, print here hello person. And now greet, put Sarah Pluto, and Leo. As you can see, we got hello Sarah, Lulu, and Leo. In Python, we can create functions that accept a variable number of positional arguments using the special syntax store args. This allows us to pass any number of arguments to the function without having to specify them individually. Now let's break down the concept and understand it through our example. In our example, when we root store and then people, this is used as a parameter in the function definition. The syntax indicates that the function can accept any number of positional arguments, which will be collected later. Inside the function, we can use a loop to iterate over the collected arguments and perform operations on each argument, like for person in people, and then print hello person. In summary, the args syntax in Python allows us to create functions that can handle a variable number of positional arguments. This is useful when we want to pass different number of arguments to a function without specifying each argument individually. This makes our code more versatile and adaptable to various solutions. Now let's talk about return statement. Functions can return a value using the return statement. The return statement specifies the result of the function's computation. For example, def adds and then a and b, then return a plus b. In this case, adds returns the sum of a and b. And finally, the function reusability. Functions allows us to reuse the same block of code with different inputs. This makes our code more efficient and easier to maintain. Let's make the example to understand. Def add a b and then result equal to a plus b. The return result total equals 2 and the name of our function plus we have to put a and b, let's say 5 and 2, and then print total. As you can see, we got 7, which is 5 plus 2. In this code, the add function takes 2 arguments, adds them, and returns the result. The result is then stored in total variable and printed to the console. Functions are a fundamental building block of Python programming and are used extensively to organize and structure code. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, then please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, share the video, and leave your comment under the comment section. Until next time, happy analyzing.